We have just heard the detailed policy from the Delhi government about the odd and even program that they are going to implement from 1st of January. This policy has now come with all the rider and conditions and the details of exemptions. We are extremely unhappy about the fact that they are thinking of giving exemption to two-wheelers, women drivers, and that is something that we do not agree with at all. And even worse is the fact they also want to give exemption to the VIPs. Now, if we create so many exemptions, then it's going to create a lot of leakages and loopholes in the system, which is going to weaken the effectiveness of the program. It is not acceptable at all that the two-wheelers, which are the most polluting segments in the city, should be allowed to be exempted from the program. We have seen that the personal vehicles, and the estimates show that both cars and two-wheelers, they cause more than half of the particulate pollution in the city. In fact, two-wheelers cause more pollution than cars. So if we exempt them from this program, then it's a program without any effect, and it is not going to make any difference to the air of Delhi. Our estimate shows that even after taking 50% of the personal vehicles off the road, we will still be able to increase the carrying capacity of the fleet. Number one, look at the buses. Currently, the bus fleet is hugely underutilized, and one of the reasons for that is the traffic jam. The buses cannot complete their scheduled trips per day. Now, the moment you reduce the number of vehicles on the road, you will increase bus speed and also number of trips that they do in a day. And if you combine DTC, DIMS and the additional buses, and the government today has said that they will bring 4,000 additional buses to the city, then that will create and allow us enormous amount of additional trips, and this will absorb the new trips that will come from the two-wheelers and cars during those days. More important, that today even though a lot of people are complaining about that the number of cars and two-wheelers are going to reduce, but also understand that right now today one car carries one person, one two-wheeler carries one person. But when you're reducing the numbers and you promote carpooling and sharing, the same car will carry at least 3 to 4 persons, which means you will actually triple or double to triple the carrying capacity of the cars and the two-wheelers on the street. So if we are creative, if we can do good enforcement and build good public support for this strategy, and it is important to have public support for this strategy, keeping in mind that today in this city, air pollution kills at least one person per hour, and lungs of every third child is impaired. And therefore, it is very important that we have to forget about the comfort of a car, and which is the most inefficient way of carrying people about. Car causes more pollution per person, occupies more road space, and that is the most unsustainable mode and absolutely the wrong thing to do at a time when pollution levels have hit 7 to 8 times the standards.